Hi, welcome to Mariel Beads and Beyond. Today I'm gonna show you how to make these beautiful earrings. I think they turn out great. I really like these earrings and I especially like long earrings. If you don't like long earrings, all you can do is just add less seed beads. But I think they look really cute. The list of materials are gonna be in the description box. The list of materials to make these earrings are gonna be available at MarielBeadsandBeyond.com. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. First, you need to thread your needle, and I'm using a needle size 12. You are going to pick up two 11/0s, and you are going to bring them down. I'm going to leave like 8 inches, I will say. You thread, it's coming out of this side. You're gonna sew through the first seed bead going up. Now you are going to sew down. You are going to pick up one more 11/0. You thread is coming out under the seed bead. We are going to sew through the same seed bead going down. And right now we are going to sew up through the seed bead that we just add. We are going to pick up one 11/0. Our thread coming out from the top. We are going to sew through the same seed bead. Right now we are going to come down through the seed bead that we just add. What we are going to do now, our thread is coming out from the bottom of this seed bead. We are going to sew up from the first seed bead when we started. We are trying to create a ring. Your thread is coming out from the top. We are going to come down through the next seed bead. Right now we are going to pick up two 11/0s, and we are going to sew up through the seed bead next to it. You are going to pick up two seed beads, and you are going to sew through one of the seed beads to the right side. Your thread is coming out from the seed bead on the second row. You are going to sew up through the same seed bead on the other side. You are going to pick up two seed beads. Your thread is coming out from the left seed bead. You are going to sew down through the right seed bead. You are going to pick up two seed beads, and you are going to sew up through the two left seed beads. You were coming out from the right seed bead. You are going to pick up two seed beads. Your thread is coming out from the left side. You're going to come down one seed bead to the right. Your thread is coming out from the left seed bead. You are going to sew up through the next seed bead to the right. We are going to be rotating our beads. This step is very important that you do it this way. Pick up two 11/0s. Your thread is coming out from the left. You are going to come down one seed bead to the right. Your thread is coming from the left seed bead, and we are going to sew up through 2. So right now your thread is coming out from this seed bead. You are going to pick up 2 seed beads and you are going to come down through 1. And right here you want to use normal tension. Don't tie it too much, but don't get it too loose as well. So use normal. Our thread is coming out from this bead. We are going to sew up across the next one and through 1 more. So we are going to sew through 2. You are going to pick up 2 and you are going to sew down through 1, and from now on it's the same step. So I want you to continue adding your seed beads up through 2, pick up 2 and down through 1, up through 2, continue adding your beads. You want to have 18 rows, so you need to add 11 more rows, and I'll be right back to show you the next step. If you count your rows right now, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So what you're gonna do, you are going to pick up 1 11 Your thread is coming out from the top part of the last seed bead. We are going to sew going up through the same seed bead. We are going to come down through the seed bead that we just add. We are going to pick up 1 seed bead. Our thread is coming out from the bottom, that the seed bead that we just add. Now we are going to come down and up through the seed bead that we just add. Our thread is coming out from the top part. We are going to sew down through the one across. and up through the same seed bead. We are going to come down we are going to pick up 2. We are going to come up through the next to it, and we are going to come down through 2. We are going to pick up 2. We are going to come up through 1. This step is very important, okay? So you thread is coming out of this seed bead. We are going to sew through the one across. It's very important that you do this step. We are going to rotate and we are going to come down through one seed bead, the next one, and like I said, you cannot skip this step. And right now you are going to sew up through 2. Right now what we are going to do, we are going to add 2, and it's going to be the same step. Our thread is coming out from here. We are going to come down through 1, up through 2, same step, until you have 18 rows, just like on the other side. You already have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need to make 10 more rows, and I'll be right back to show you the next step. If you count, I got 4 right here, and I have 14. And don't just assume that they're 18. You gotta make sure you count them. Your thread is coming out from this seed bead. You are going to come up through 2, come down through 2, up through 2, It doesn't matter how many you go up through. I'm gonna go through 2. You're gonna come down through 4. You thread, it's coming out from the seed bead, which is the third. 1, 2, 3. You are going to sew up through the one across, just through 1. You are going to pick up 1 15-0. You are going to skip 1 and you're going to sew through the next one. And that's why it's important that you don't tie your work, because otherwise it's going to be really hard to pass through the beads. Once you put it in, make sure you push it. You want it face it in. Oh, sorry. You're going to pick up 1 15. Our thread is coming out of this one. Skip 1, sew through the next one. And I find that it's easier if you do it sideways. And right here you want it to start pulling tight. You push it in. And continue adding your beads. This is what you should have. Your thread is coming out of this seed bead. We are going to sew up through the one across. And we are going to continue adding our seed beads. This is what you should have. Right now, our thread is coming out from this seed bead. We are going to sew up through 1 on the other side, the one across. And we are going to come down through the same seed bead, the one across. So we are coming out of this one, we are going to sew down through this one. We are coming out of this seed bead. We are going to sew through the one across, going up, and we are going to start adding seed beads just like we did on the other side. Put your Rivoli in now. It fits perfect, so we are going to pick up 150 more. After it's coming out of this third seed bead, we're going to skip one and we are going to sew through the next one. Same thing that we did on the other side. And you're going to push your bead in. Pick up one. At this point, you're going to make sure your Rivoli is completely in. This is the last one. Right here is kind of hard to pass through one, so if you had to just figure a way to do it. This is what you should have when you flip it. Make sure it's in. Make the adjustments you need to make before continuing. Right now, we are going to, after it's coming out of this seed bead, we are going to sew through one. And right here, it kind of gets a little bit hard to sew through the beads. Just be patient. That's why it's important that you don't tie your work too much when you start. After you sew through that one, if you Rivoli, make sure it's centered, and it looks like mine is. So we are going to sew up through one of the 15 rows. We are going to put 15 rows all the way around. And right here we are going to pick up 3, and we are going to sew through the seed bead across. And if you think you can add 4, it's up to you. To me it doesn't matter if it shows a little bit thread. So continue adding your 15 rows. Like I said right here, if you think 3 is not enough, you can add 4, it's up to you. We are going to reinforce this ring. When you get to the last one, before the 3, you can see the 3 right here. You are going to sew up through the 2 seed beads if you can, otherwise just through 1. I'm gonna try to go across because I don't think I'm going to be available to sew through 1. And you can come across if you can sew through. Just look at where you're going so you can make sure you're gonna be available to pass your needle back. So we want to be coming out of this seed bead. We are going to sew up through 1, and this is what you should have so far. You are going to pick up your wire guardian and you want to open it a little bit. So your thread is coming out of this seed bead. You are going to sew through one side of the wire guardian. You want to come down through the other side. You are going to come up through one seed bead next to it. Your thread is coming out from this. You are going to sew up through the one across. Sew up through the wire guardian. Come down through the wire guardian. And sew down through this front seed bead. At this point, if you think it's safe to finish, you can just finish right here. If you think you'd rather reinforce one more time, you can either come across to the seed bead and sew up through one side, down through the other side, and right here you want to make sure your wire guardian sits in the center. If you look at it this way, it's right in the center. So right here you can either come from to this down through this seed bead or down through this seed bead. It doesn't really matter. We are finished with that part. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna come all the way down here, so work your way down. Before you continue, you are going to pass your thread down through this seed bead before your work gets all tight, because at the end it's gonna be hard to pass the thread. So go ahead and pass your thread. Make sure you don't skip any beads. If you want to reinforce these 15 O's, it's up to you. You don't really have to. And right here, we want to be coming out of this tab. So right here is a little bit tricky to get down. So like I said, just find a way to get so through the seed beads. See, as you can see, my needle went straight through, so it's okay. I'm going to bring it back right now to where I want it to be. You gotta be careful though if you're doing this, because you don't want to get any thread cut. We are going to come up through the two seed beads. My thread is coming out of this seed bead right here. I'm going to pick up 111 I'm going to sew down through one, pick up one, sew up through one, pick up one, and we are adding 11 O's. Pick up one, sew up through one and through the first one we added. This is what you gotta have. We are going to pick up two. Our thread is coming out of this one. We are going to sew through the next pink. Pick up two and sew through the next one. Pick up two, sew through the next one. Pick up two, and we are going to sew through the first one and up through one of the two we add. And this is what you should have. We are going to pick up one, and we are going to sew through one and skip one and sew through the next one. Pick up one, sew through one, skip one and sew through the next one. pick up one, sew through one, and skip one, and if you can step up, that's fine. So this is what you should have right now. Your thread is coming out of this seed bead. We are going to sew down through these two, pull tight, and we are going to sew down through this. So right now what we are going to do is we're gonna start adding our fringes. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna pass your needle through this space right here. You want your thread coming through the center like this, and you are going to pick up as many beads as you want to. For these earrings I'm gonna pick up 45. Double check your count to make sure you got the ones you need. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46. So I'm going to take one out because I want just 45. Okay, so 45 seed beads. I'm going to pick up one of a different color just because I made this pink and now I want to add one accent bead. You don't have to. I'm going to skip the pink one and I'm going to sew through all my beads. You want to make sure you don't skip any. So right here you can just sew up. It don't matter where you're gonna come out. Like just sew through anything. Just make sure you do it nicely, so you don't want to see your thread, you don't want to see anything. So like right here, I'm coming from there, I'm gonna sew through this seed bead because you don't want your threads to be showing, so make sure you do a good job in here, and you don't have to tie this too much. And then we're just gonna sew down again. Just make sure that your threads looks nice. Like I'm gonna sew through this one, and you're gonna repeat the same step as many times you want to. I have 7 fringes so far. We want to make the 8th one with the tail so we can make some knots at the end. That's why I told you to come one step down, because then it's easier. All you have to do is just sew down and you'll be in position to add your fringe. I am finished adding all my fringes. I add 8. All we have to do right now is add our earring hook. You're just going to open it. You're gonna slide your earring in, and you are going to close it. And you should be done with your earring. I hope you like this tutorial. I hope it was easy to follow along. Remember, all the materials to make these earrings are gonna be available on my website, MarielBeadsandBeyond.com. If you like my tutorials, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave some comments letting me know either you like it or you dislike the video. Until next time, bye bye.